नमस्ते, काशवी दिस साइड। एंड हाँ, मैंने आज अपना नीट 2021 का पेपर दिया एंड ठीक है। मैंने अपनी 11th बर्बाद की थी तो ऑफकोर्स टफ था। 12th संभाल ली थी तो 12th संभाल लिया। तो मैंने अपने लिए एक लेटर लिखा था, इफ़ यू गाइस रिमेंबर। मैं आज वो पढ़ूँगी। ये वीडियो उस चीज़ के ऊपर है। या सो दिस इज़ द लेटर after NEET from myself to myself, and this pretty decorations. Why am I doing this? Okay, so here we have the letter. Let's start reading this. Dear future me, so how did the paper go? Before that, you should know you did your best in the last year, although you literally destroyed your 11th. क्योंकि मेरी 11th बेकार है, that's why. Just to fit in for people who will not even remember your name now. That's true. Coaching classmates don't even remember how you look afterwards, because like September में syllabus खत्म and then you have to choice wisely go to coaching for doubts and papers. So yeah, but in 12th you did your well and gave it what you could in that small amount of time. With all that vast course of 79 chapters, I don't even remember how many chapters were there. 79? I don't know, comment that down below. I know all this time you just regretted lots of decisions and your behavior. That's true. I regret my behavior every single second of my years. Like the 2 years I was in Akash, I literally shifted my personality from being my true self to being that quirky little girl, the crackhead and all. So yeah, I became that crackhead at that point. Joining a dummy school while in a school year life, which I don't have. I don't have a life. That's the point. Doesn't matter if it's senior school year or anything else. I don't have a life at this point. But here we are with no memories of school and no farewell, just empty handed. That's true. My dummy school didn't even invite us, like, didn't even invite us, the dummy students, to the farewell. Well, that kind of sucks when you're a girl and your whole girl group are planning for after parties. And why am I doing this so much? Yeah, the after parties and where to go and all. Back to the letter. Hopefully you will perform your best in the NEET exam. Sorry, past self. Yeah, I am a disappointment to myself. Hopefully you will perform your best in the NEET exam and have your college life started in October. Am I going to have that? No. Also, if it doesn't goes like, oh, I know myself too good. I know myself too good. Also if it doesn't goes like that, then you have to be determined for the next step. As you know, becoming obsessed and disciplined makes it far. I know it's quite toxic, but that is how it works for you. Yeah, I know myself too good. All the best for your NEET exam. Make it rock. Well, the NEET exam made me rock my table like this, like a chair. Yeah. The NEET exam made me rock my table, but not the exam. This is what it was, the letter I wrote to myself. And now I know that I'm not only a disappointment to my family, but also to myself.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just...
That's all what I wrote in my letter. And now I know that I just know myself too good. And yes, I'm a disappointment to myself yet again. Right here, I got the 46 code and I have to check whatever I did. Well, you know what I did actually? I am expecting good enough, I guess, like within the range of 400 to 500, because like the presence of my mind. When the paper started, I literally just slid it right there and then started from the back side, the biology section, which I know good. And I started with the last questions itself. Like first I go through all the questions and then mark it on the OMR, and then just the basic NEET student thing. I don't know how to explain it because the paper was quite tough, and actually को हिंदी में पढ़ना आता था. Like I know the keywords of the biology questions, and yeah, I could perform it well. I'm expecting somewhat 320, 330, or maybe 350 in biology, because yeah, I left 2 questions and I don't know that how many did I ticked wrong, like the circled in the OMR wrong. So I don't know, but yeah, thanks Akash. And the other thing कि physics तो आकाश का पता नहीं, but yeah, double differentiation वाला question I can't say anything about that क्योंकि मेरी 11th बेकार है, that's why. This will decide the coming up 5 years for me, or maybe coming up 1 year for me. You will never know. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Need paper punch.